Welcome to the online information session for the School of Visual Arts Masters of Professional Studies in Digital Photography. My name is Katrin Eismann, and I'm the chair of the program. In this information session, we are going to cover 4 main topics. The first topic is, of course, I want to introduce you to the School of Visual Arts and the Masters in Digital Photography program. You'll be hearing from staff, faculty, and alumni. I want to share a lot of information about our classes and faculty, and also give you some information on the schedule and our semesters. We'll have the opportunity to visit an online class. And finally, I'm going to review the application process. Now, if you have any questions at all, you can always email us at mpsphoto@sva.edu. Now, before we begin, let's hear from some of our students.
Describing the MPS digital photography program in one word, okay, I can't. But if I had to, fantastic. 2 words, mind-blowing. 3 words, incredibly sensational time. So it was well worth the effort, well worth the expense, and you just learn a lot.
If I could describe the program in one word, it'd be intense. You will be here long hours. You'll have sleepless nights. You are going to be tired and cranky and probably gain some weight and, sort of let your healthy lifestyle go a little bit, and your social life really does get put on hold.
Challenging. Another word is intense.
Intense. Intense is a good word because your life's gonna be here now within the next year.
It's hectic and demanding but rewarding. That's 3 words, but it has to be that.
Hashtag stressful but awesome, because a hashtag is essentially one word.
Oh, one word. I have to be lame and say it was amazing, but it was fantastic and crazy, and I loved it. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss everybody here, and whoever is looking at this, and if you're coming in, you're going to have an amazing, crazy time as well.
In one word, the MPS Digital Photography program is amazing.
It's awesome. It's intense, and it's extremely rewarding.
I guess the one word I would use for this program is it's an experience, and it's probably going to be like one of the best experiences you'll go through, just because watching yourself, well, I'm taking away the one word aspect of it. It's an experience, people.
It's just fantastic.
Amazing. Fantastic.
It would have to be extraordinary. It was definitely one of the most challenging and the best experiences of my life. Definitely worth it.
Awesome. Or intense, or family. Yeah, that would be the best. It's more like a family. It's your second family. I always think Katrin is my mom, Tom is my father, Marco is my brother. They are so kind and nice and helpful. They are there to help you and to answer your questions.
Complete. The program is very complete. You come in knowing not very much, and they bring you back full circle, that when you come out of here, you don't need anything else. You have everything you need, and it's very complete. When you leave this program, you leave with a complete package.
It would be adventure, because it definitely takes you to places that you've never seen before, but it's an adventure that you signed up for and that you're ready to take.
If I were to describe the program in one word, it would be change. I've gone through a lot of changes this year with my work. I've changed the way I view certain things. It's changed for the better.
I think it would be challenging, or maybe fun. It was fun. A little frustrating. I don't know. It was mostly challenging. It was really one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I'm so thankful that I was accepted into this program and that I saw it all the way through.
Life-changing. That's 2 words, but I'm going to make it 1. Life-changing, because I'm making up my own language. Thank you. Bye. Aloha.
So I think that's a lot of fun. Our students, alumni, faculty are all very passionate about what they do. But let's talk about the School of Visual Arts. School of Visual Arts is based here in New York City, and it was started almost 70 years ago. And it was established as a trade school for illustrators. SVA started in one building with 3 faculty members and 35 students. Now, almost 70 years later, SVA has 35 academic departments with 1,100 instructors spread through Manhattan with approximately 4,800 students. The MPS Digital Photography program is dedicated to working photographers, educators, and second career professionals. Our students bring a wide variety of talents and skills to the program. The program is very practical, intense, and is based on a real-world curriculum that is very results-oriented. We feel that every single one of our classes is dedicated to technical, creative, and conceptual quality and excellence. We do have very high expectations for our students, our staff, and our faculty. One of the big advantages of the MPS Digital Photography program is if you're in the on-campus version of the program, it takes place over 1 year. In 1 year, we get a lot of information across. Our students focus on image, artistic, and conceptual quality. Now, I'd like to introduce you to our department staff. If I may say so myself, we're talented, dedicated, and very passionate about what we do. As mentioned, I'm the chair of the program. I'm also an artist, an author, and educator. I've written a great number of books on Photoshop, digital photography, and creative techniques that have been translated into numerous languages. Our associate chair is Tom Ash. Tom is also a photographer, educator, and a researcher. Tom has a background in color management and printing, and he's worked for Eastman Kodak Company, Monaco Systems, and a number of other color management companies. In a way, Tom and I balance each other out. I approach things from a creative, spontaneous point of view, and Tom approaches them from a more of an engineering, analytical point of view. Also on our staff, our studio manager, Marco, is fabulous in the studio and lighting, also with video and editing, and he's a great resource for our students who feel they can really go talk to Marco. And in the summer, you would meet our print manager, Alan Ferbeck, who is a classically trained painter, but also an alumni of our program. And when we do the large format printing for our exhibition, Alan is an integral part of our staff, and he loves working with all of our students to really make their prints look excellent. Now, our faculty, they bring a tremendous amount of expertise, talent, and real-world experience to their classes. I'm sure that you can find out plenty about any one of our faculty on Google, but just looking at the list, I see designers, retouchers, gallerists, photographers, editorial photographers, writers, artists, engineers, people that work for Adobe, people that are doing fine art, and it's a great mix. Here's a few pictures of our faculty, Greg Gorman and Jim Porto. And here's Russell Hart talking about professional communication. Well, there I am again saying something. There's Tom talking about printing. Now, our student body is literally required to be talented and dedicated because it's an intense program. They bring a wide variety of interests. Our students come from all around the world, and they bring a tremendous amount of professional experience, curiosity, and talent. Now, a number of our students bring backgrounds in marketing, medicine, law, financial, because a lot of people come to the program in what we call a second career. Here's some of the work that our students have made. So we have studio work, conceptual work, compositing, fashion work, on-location studio, and also documentary work. There's not a certain look or feel to the work done in our program. It's unique to the artist that makes it. So, speaking of being unique, what really makes our program unique? It's the curriculum, which I'm going to address in the second video. It's our faculty. It's the students. Seriously, it's our high standards. And, of course, being in New York City is a great, great plus. Let's hear what our students say, what really surprised them about being in the MPS Digital Photography program.
They tell you nonstop it's a lot of work, but it is actually a lot of work. And they make these jokes about you're not going to have time for friends or hanging out, and it's actually true. And I think that surprised me only because I think I'm this amazing multitasker, and then I got into this program and I had zero life. Like, I just fell off the face of the earth.
I was a 2-year student online, And that required an incredible amount of dedication and planning, trying to live life around going to school. But the 10-week program I never thought would be as intense as it was, and it was worth every bit of the effort.
I think the intensity of it, in a good and bad way. It's good because you learn so much in such a short period of time. And the bad way is that I actually wish it were longer than a year. So for online students, it's 2 years, but for people who are taking it in the classroom, it's only 1 year. So I wish that was longer.
I didn't imagine that it was demanding both on physical and cerebral level as it was on the emotional as well. Since from the beginning, you actually have to really think about how you're gonna divide your time and your priorities, and this will take like pretty much 80% of your life.
What surprised me the most about the MPS Digital Photography program was the community that was developed with my fellow classmates online and even in the summer program. I was welcomed by the group of people in the summer, and it didn't make me feel isolated, and I developed this friendship not only with my classmates but also my professors.
How much I actually learned and how much I thought I had known, that was not exactly true.
The connections that you meet, whether it be the I3 lectures and just having the chance to listen to contemporary photographers talk about their work that I read about online and now I'm seeing them in person, or the professors that come and teach the classes are so knowledgeable, and it's amazing to work with them and learn from them, so that definitely surprised me the most.
I think the thing that surprised me the most about being in this program was the intensity. It's called an intensive, so you should expect that, but it really is. You learn a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. Great stuff, but it's go, 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 and I'm not sure you could ever be prepared for that.
I think what surprised me most was probably how close the students got to each other. We were an amazing group, I can say. Everyone was so supportive of each other, which was great.
How much more there is to learn being a digital photography program. I came in with a fairly solid understanding of analog film photography, so I guess that was the biggest surprise, was just how different the programs were.
When I, first found out about the program, it was perfect because it was exactly what I was looking for. Very technical to bring me up to speed, and then also a creative part. But I really had no idea, the amount of knowledge that I would have.
I hope you enjoyed that introduction, and I hope you take a moment to view our additional videos. Thank you.
Well worth the effort, well worth the expense, and you just learn a lot.
If I could describe the program in one word, it'd be intense. You will be here long hours. You'll have sleepless nights. You are going to be tired and cranky and probably gain some weight, and
to the School of Visual Arts and the Masters in Digital Photography program. You'll be hearing from staff, faculty, and alumni. I want to share a lot of information about our classes and faculty, and also give you some information on the schedule and our semesters. We'll have the opportunity to welcome to the online information session for the School of Visual Arts Masters of Professional Studies in Digital Photography. My name is Katrin Eismann, and I'm the chair of the program. In this information session, we are going to cover 4 main topics. The first topic is, of course, I want to introduce you. Let's hear from some of our students.
Describing the MPS Digital Photography program in one word, okay, I can't. But if I had to, fantastic. 2 words, mind-blowing. 3 words, incredibly sensational time. So it was
visit an online class. And finally, I'm going to review the application process. Now, if you have any questions at all, you can always email us at mpsphoto@sva.edu. Now, before we begin,